Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. Little garden update. We fixing to start planting some corn. And it seems like I do this a little different every year. I don't know why. Not a lot different. I'm going back to what I like. The only thing that I really did different than what I know works is usually I put a middle buster on there and make a ditch, fill it full of fertilizer, and then hill it over. Well, this time I had tilled everything flat, and I just come down through here and marked off about where my rows were gonna be, and I put the fertilizer down on top of the flats, and then I just healed over it. It'll work just as well. We use triple 13. Corn needs a lot of fertilizer, so I'm gonna fertilize everything this year except peas with triple 13. My peas will get 688. So what I'm gonna do at this point, very easy. Fertilizer's down, made a hill. We're gonna put the planter on, and we're gonna put the seed in, and we're gonna go down the top of these hills. And that's it. The seed will be in the ground. Easy way to plant corn. And it'll work. I can still take my tractor, I can work it, keep the grass out, and it'll make. That no-till we did last year where I tried to plant it through a cover crop and all, you seen how straggly most of it didn't make. You'll see the difference this year. You'll see how much difference it makes. Go back and watch my last videos after this gets up and looks good, and you'll know this is the way to do it. We got our trellises still up. I'll take the little tiller and go down the edges. I'll probably take, because I am not near about ready to plant this stuff, and I'll have to hand do some work around under these trellises because it's more work to take all that mess down and put it back up than it is to just hand kill them weeds or till them up, chop them up with a hoe or whatever, put fertilizer on it and plant, and it's easier this way. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna put in these rows, but I know I'll have my rattlesnake pole beans on one and probably a running butter bean on the other. And then my cucumbers and all will go on these trellises that are still up. I've got to get rid of my okra stalks. Tomatoes will go in one of these rows, but we'll figure out what we're gonna put where. And then of course I'll put my squash and all that right up here. I haven't healed that up yet, but I will. So hang with us and we're gonna plant some corn today. All right, y'all, I have got some hybrid sweet corn. This is incredible. I just picked up something they had up there that was different. I've also got some golden bantam. It's come from Seed Savers Exchange. I have planted this a couple years. It's really good corn, but I have struggled to make it grow here well. We're gonna try it again. Last year, my biggest problems with squirrels eat it up. So it really wasn't that it didn't grow. I had it growing, but I didn't get no seed. I wanted seed out of what I had. And it just didn't work out. And then I have got some white corn. This is a Trucker's White that I plant. Now we're gonna plant a whole bunch of it in another area. I'm just gonna plant it sacrificially to finish out the bottom rows because the squirrels, what happened, they come out of those trees and they'll start eating the bottom rows. So you have to plant some sacrificial corn to protect your good corn. That's the way we're gonna attempt it anyway. That's the theory behind the madness. So we got this push planter. I was gonna use the big tractor planter, but no more than I have of each kind. If I was planting 10 rows, yeah, I'd hook it all up and do it. No more than I've got here. I can visually see what I am putting in the ground. I'm gonna plant this whole pack. Because I mean, why save it? I've got the rows and we're gonna plant all of it, and then when I run out of it, I'm gonna start with the golden bantam and go down, and I'm gonna leave at least 2 rows down there to put sacrificial white corn in there. All right, so let's just put all of this in here for starters. This little push planter has the adjustable plates. We have the proper plate in there for corn. Let's plant some corn. I tell you what I'm gonna do for starters. Instead of filling my shoes up with dirt, you take your slippers off and your socks off and you get your toes down in this dirt. That's 2 rows. I know we can do 2 more. Well, y'all, that seed goes a lot further than you'd think. So, I'm going to attempt to pour what's left back in there. That way, after the crows eat most of it, I got something to replant. You know what I mean, Vern? And you know they gonna get part of it. You know they are. I wanted to plant some of this gold bound. We're not gonna plant as many rows yet. I planted 4. We're gonna plant just 2 rows. So I don't need no whole lot. That's probably a plenty right there. And it's in us. And I just pulled it out of the freezer, so I don't know how well that's gonna work. Let's see what we can do with it. Y'all, I went back down that road a little bit there to just to empty that thing out. We're gonna put it, and I'm gonna probably go back and forth down them rows and plant this a little thick. This is that Trucker's White. I had some in a bowl and I had some ears in case, but I think I got plenty right here. So let's do the last 2 rows in Trucker's White. I'll have to look back at this video to remember what I planted where. So we got 4 rows of the Incredible, 2 rows of Golden Bantam, and 2 rows of Trucker's White. If it quits putting corn, you have to back it up a little bit. Now see, we double planted that row on purpose. That'll give them squirrels plenty to eat. They'll probably have me eating squirrel too. I wouldn't put these old shoes back on if I didn't have to take Daddy's planter back over there to the shop. I get the old metal shavings in my feet. I like to go barefooted, y'all. Just something about the connection to this country life barefooted. You ain't got to worry about running your shoes, because I will usually wade off into something. And I'll tell you something else. I don't know when y'all will get to watch what video, but I'm fixing to go to Kemper Lake. My bunch just packed up and left. The reason y'all ain't seeing Brody in this video is they all loaded up and went to Texas to a birthday party of the family. I have got to stay here and deliver pottery either today or tomorrow, so I chose to deliver pottery tomorrow because a buddy of mine taking his boat and going to the lake. And I like to go fish Kemper Lake. It's a little more difficult lake to fish for crappie because it's deep. It's really, really clear. But my style of fishing works well by anchoring down and casting a rod out to catch them. That's kind of the way you got to do that over there. And so we're going to go crappie fishing here a little bit. But Brody's gone to Texas, so he's not in this video. So thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. This is us planting corn today. And we just gonna plant the garden a little here and yonder. Usually we wait till the 1st of May, after the 1st of May, to a good growing moon phase to plant. You like to plant just 2 or 3 days before a full moon, but we are a week before a full moon. But this will do all right this early. I'll come back and plant some corn somewhere else a little later on so that we get corn in some stages. Sometimes, you know, last year I planted 2 rows and then 2 rows and then 2 rows. And that's okay, but I'm just gonna pull all of this in, cut it off the cob, and put it up, and I'll freeze some ears whole this year. So anyway, we got the corn in. Thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one.